Hi, welcome back to the world of technology. IoTech. I am Pramod. In the previous video, we discussed the architecture of IoT, in terms of protocol layers. In this video, you will learn the logical design of IoT, in terms of communication models. Before going ahead, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel IoTech. Hit the bell icon, to receive continuous updates. Logical design of IoT. Logical design of IoT refers its functional blocks, which helps to understand how IoT-based applications are implemented, and communication model which will elaborate how the data is sent and received in case of IoT-based communication. Communication in IoT-based application can be carried out in various ways. 1. Request-response communication model. 2. Publish-subscribe model. 3. Push-pull model. 4. Exclusive pair model. What are IoT communication models? The device-to-device communication model represents two or more devices that directly connect and communicate between one another, rather than through an intermediary application server. These devices communicate over many types of networks, including IP networks, or the Internet. In this model, three entities involved are client, server, and resources. In case of a request-response model, as the name suggests, client sends request and server responds to the request. Each of such request response is independent of other requests and responses. This makes it a stateless model of communication. This is simplified structure of request-response model. Client sends request, and server responds to the request. On reception of the request from the client, server categorizes the type of request and determines what kind of data needs to be sent as a response. Server fetches this data from the storage, either local or remote, and prepares a response with the fetched data. Finally, server sends this to the client as a final response, completing one request-response cycle. Publish-subscribe model has three key elements involved, namely publishers, brokers and consumers. Publishers are the source of data in communication. Brokers are intermediate entity that manages topics to which publishers send data. Consumers are the users which read the messages from the topics maintained by the brokers. Publishers are not aware of the consumers. On reception of the request from the client, server categorizes the type of request and determines what kind of data needs to be sent as a response. Once data is published to a topic, broker sends this message to all the consumers subscribed to the specific topic. In push-pull communication model, two entities involved are publisher and consumer. Producers push the data to the queues, and consumers pulls the data from the queues as per need. Queues are used to separate out single producer-consumer communication. It is not necessary for the producers to be aware of the consumers. Queues also works as a buffer mechanism, and a flow control mechanism, when there is mismatch between the rate at which data is pushed by producers, and the rate at which it is pulled by consumers. In exclusive pair communication model, a dedicated communication link is set between the client and server. This provides full duplex, and bidirectional communication between the client and server. Once the connection is established, it remains open until client send request to close it. Exclusive pair communication model is stateful type of communication, and the server is aware of all the open connections. If you have any query, you may write in the comment box. In the next video you will learn communication API and IoT. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel IoTech. Also share it with your friends, and let everyone know the IoT. See you in the next video. Goodbye.